I'm head of communications at the presidency. I'm not the only one observing. Many other people are observing, but I have the mandate. And you watch, and at certain times, when there are competing stories, and so let me just say
from the president and from the vice.
Good. So I state for the record, I never disrespected the vice president. And I mean Vice President John Mahama. I never disrespected him.
Because the story is that you treated him with contempt.
How? How? They said I used to stop him from entering his office.
Did he not?
Was I a janitor? Did I hold keys? Even the keys to my own office, I never.
But you can engineer that with your power and influence.
I'm not base. I'm not base. I have.
But you paint a picture of somebody who was undermining the authority of the president.
How's that me?
No, as in a picture of him undermining Mills.
I didn't say so.
Yeah.
So I'm saying that I never disrespected him. I couldn't. They said I stopped him from seeing the president. It's not possible. The vice, anybody who knows how the castle is configured, the topmost floor, the president, the vice president, the cabinet room are up there. Me, I'm down there somewhere. So I'm not even there. And there's a dedicated corridor between the president and the vice president. At any point in time, the vice president wants to see his president. He walks on that dedicated corridor. Me, I'm not allowed to walk there. He goes to the president's office. As we say in Ghanaian, sometime you are there. It's you and your president. How could I have been stopping you from seeing the president when I'm not even on that floor? It's not possible. They said, if the most ridiculous one I heard at them, they said, I used to slap the vice president. Oh, an executive vice president, me, I'll be slapping him. And President Mills allowed it. James Bipaku Mensah said, a disciplinarian par excellence, secretary to the president. Even your tie, when you wear a tie, you don't wear it right. Mr. Bipaku Mensah will tell you that's not how to wear a tie. John Martin Newman, another disciplinarian. Professor Kofi Awono, chairman of Council of State, who is going to allow you to disrespect the vice? But even then again, Evans, as we sit down here now, will you allow me to just slap you?
Okay, but clearly your relationship with him is non-existent. There's definitely a bad blood between the two of you.
No, look, from my side, he's older than me. He was vice president. He became president. I'll work for him. And it brings me back to that interview.
You work for him, but you don't work for him anymore.
That's what I'm saying. So we work for him.
Okay.
So where's the bad blood from? I'm not in any competition with him. But the truth of the matter is that there was a president at that point in time who was President Mills. We all owed it a duty to him to work up to him, but not to disrespect the vice president. I never disrespected the vice president.
Because you said on your Twitter handles, I'm waiting for a one-on-one with John Mahama.
Yes,
why?
Yeah. So that he will tell the whole world whether I ever disrespected him.
But he hasn't said so, so why do you want him to say?
But you've just told me about...
Yeah, but those are things that people say.
Yeah, but you see, he owes me a duty of care.
Why?
Okay. So then I owe myself a duty of care to dispel that I never disrespected him. I never.
He owes you a duty of care to tell the world that you never disrespected him.
Yes, because that's the story. And you've said it yourself, that's the story. But it's not true.
You've said your truth. You want him to say his. Is that what you're saying?
Exactly. But if he won't say it, I will continue to say mine. You see, and the more I say mine, and it's as if you have something against it.
But your relation with him is broken down. That's a fact.
How? Well, after the death of President Mills, I never met President Mahama one-on-one. He spent, he was sworn in.
Did he sideline you?
Oh, yeah, I mean, I didn't work closely with him. So I ended up at the party headquarters as a deputy general secretary.
Because he didn't want you in his ranks?
I wouldn't say so. Look, so back to this institute.
Yeah.
It was something that myself and President Mills used to discuss. I foresaw.
Before he died?
Yeah, I foresaw.
I mean, finally on GM before, so we can put this by the room to the institute, which is key. Do you still talk?
I've never had a one-on-one with him.
I mean, in the last few years?
I've never had a one-on-one with him.
Okay. Do you call him?
I don't have his number.
You're not on talking terms?
Oh, when I meet him in public, I'll give him his reverence. But otherwise, I don't have his number.
So John Mills died, and then you decided to set up
and let me just say, so I never had a one-on-one with him. When he moved to the Flagstaff House, in the early days, I was made to understand that I was a pariah. And so I didn't have to come to the Flagstaff.
Who made you understand?
Oh, well. And so I didn't go to the Flagstaff House.
But who made you?
Oh, well.
Was that an impression or somebody told you?
I was told.
By who?
Oh, I'm not going to mention it because that's not. But so I never went to the Flagstaff House. So for the 4.5 years he was president, I never entered his office. I never met him one-on-one. If he showed up at the party office, so maybe, but otherwise, the only time so there's his office, the upper floor. The one and only time I set foot there was when my own EP church
people came around.
Came around.
Let's